James, they had a big advantage on the glass and second chance points as a group. As the season goes along, how do you do a better job of countering that?
It got to be a team effort. We got to gang rebound, especially the lineups, different lineups that we have in the game. We got to make sure that we put conscious effort on gang rebound and put bodies on guys. And at the end of the day, we got to fight.
The communication. I asked Coach about this a little earlier, and he talked about how everybody's adjusting to the way the game is being officiated. What's been the communication like? Is everybody, again, both teams around the league, get adjusted to how things are being called?
I don't know. Can answer that.
What's up, James? You had 4 turnovers, but I believe 3 of them were on that pocket pass to LaMarcus after the screen and roll. Can you just talk about how you guys are trying to work through that and build that chemistry?
Like you just said, trying to figure it out, trying to work through it. Timing, whether he's rolling to the basket, whether he's slow rolling, just trying to figure it out. We don't really get practice reps, so we're just trying to figure out throughout the course of the game. We're spurts where we look really, really good on both ends of the ball, and then it's just like we get out rebounded, and it's difficult to overcome that. So we just got to get better at limiting team to one possession. Offensively, it'll be easier. We can get out in transition, create open opportunities for ourselves. So tough, man. It's tough to lose a game, especially like this, but it's all a part of the process. We just got to keep building, continue to keep going. And I know we're all frustrated because obviously we want to win, but it's a bigger picture.
Joe set the franchise record for 3 points tonight, and since you got here last year, I think Steve has paired you with him a lot in some of the rotations. You've played a lot of minutes with him. Just what's his impact on the court, and how's it been to play with him?
And Joe's, he shoot the ball. Obviously, we all know that, but he works on it. He's not something that just came overnight. He works. He put the effort in every single day, extremely hard. And franchise record is what you got of it. You know what I mean? So. He continues to build, continues to work on both ends of the ball, listens, learns, and just go out there and put forth effort every single night. And that's all you can ask for, from a guy like that.
James, despite the rebound differential and the second chance points and so on, you guys were still within 3 with about 5 or 6 minutes left to go. When you look at the shooting tonight, do you just expect that you're going to shoot better than this most nights? And did their physicality have any impact on the shooting, do you think?
No, in the beginning of the game, we got adjusted to it. And once we settled into the game, we were good. We took the lead, I think, going into the half. And, second half, we just couldn't make a shot. A lot of shots, that were open that we normally hit from our best 3-point shooters just didn't go in. So the things that we can control is the rebounding, is the missed laps for the turnovers, but if we can correct those and get really good possessions offensively, everything will work itself out, so we just got to continue to build, man. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a smooth sell. We need days like this because once we get it and we figure it out, we've already been through the tough times.
James, you had that stretch in the second quarter where it seems like you started getting into a rhythm of sorts. Just what do you think started to work for you there?
Just getting more confident, being aggressive, and it's getting better every single game. Like as much as I want to get back to just 30s and 40 points, it's like I can't do that. As much as I want to, obviously would love to. I had no opportunities to play pickup or nothing this summer. Everything was a rehab for 3 months from a grade 2 injury that happened three times in one season. So. This is my 5th, 6th game of trying to just play with competition and play against somebody else. And as much as I want to rush the process and be back to, hooping and killing, it's like, I'll take the time. But this is all going to make me stronger at the end of the season. So I just embrace moments like this and things like this, and I just keep pushing through it.
James, obviously the roster doesn't really profile as a great rebounding team, but more than just like physicality and positioning. Steve was talking about guys kind of leaking back up court, rather than coming in. Is that more of a team mentality thing than it is a roster thing?
Yeah, that's just something that we gotta preach and talk about every day until guys get it. Like we can't go anywhere without getting this rebound as a team. Like no matter how tall you are, what your position is, when the shot go up, you got to go help get the rebound. And we got to just continue to preach it every single day until we become a really good defensive rebounding team. We're not even great, but just good enough to where, you know what I mean, we can get the rebound and push the ball. So, and that's the game right there. If we rebound the basketball, I think they have 6 or 7 offensive rebounds in that first quarter. You know, we it's a different outcome, I feel like. And we're not trying to climb back and fight back, you know, in that second half. So great learning for us.
Kind of talked about this a little earlier, but because of the injury, I mean, you know, this was the hamstring. This was the first time with it you've been hurt essentially in a while. Is it fair to say, you know, what you're going through right now, trying to get yourself back into a groove and all this kind of uncharted waters for you because you haven't really dealt with this before?
Of course. My career, I've been blessed, you know what I mean, just not having any surgeries or whatnot. So just that whole process last year was just like frustrating and draining. You know, I love the hoop. Like if it wasn't for the money, I'd still be hooping. You know what I mean? So it was frustrating last year. It was draining for me to know that I couldn't be myself and be out there on the floor and be, you know, the player that I am. But I'm finally, you know, slowly getting back to it. You know, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication, and it's going to happen. But you got to just continue to, you know, keep fighting for it. And I will.